My name's Jose Guerra. I was diabetic about 3 years ago, and doctors believe that I was probably diabetic 2, 3 years before. In 2011, when I worked, my lifestyle was eating like one meal a day. Sometimes I would never eat at all one day because I was just busy working. I started getting sick, at work, throwing up bile from my stomach and stuff. And never went to the doctor. When I went to the doctor, they did a blood test on me and checked me and found out that the bile that was thrown up was not bile. It was all the bad stuff from the kidneys. The kidneys were trying to get rid of, but they couldn't. So they sent that blood test to a kidney doctor, which I went to go see. And when I got there, he told me that I only had 8% left of my kidneys, and I had no choice but to be on dialysis.
Was all of the kidney problem from diabetes?
No, it was all from high blood pressure too.
High blood pressure.
Yes.
And how long had you had high blood pressure?
That I didn't know until I went, which was about 3 years ago too.
And how old are you now?
I'm 39 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. And so they put a catheter in my stomach to do PD dialysis. I did it for a whole year, and I started feeling a little bit better about myself. I wasn't getting sick anymore. In last year, in January, the doctor told me that my diabetes wasn't getting adequate, so I had no choice to put me on hemo. So I started hemo in January.
Hemo means hemodialysis?
Yes, hemodialysis.
So they had to put a catheter in you?
Yes, on my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
So they pulled out the catheter from my stomach, and they put a catheter in my chest for hemo, while the fish that was being born.
Mm-hmm.
In the last month of September, I had a diabetic ulcer on my right toe that came out, and it never healed. And on the last days of September, the first beginning of October, I had a toe amputated. And it was real hard for me because not everybody is up to it to lose a part of their body. And this year, January, that toe never healed, and I lost my leg, my right leg. I lost my eyesight this year, on the end of summer or some beginning of fall. I lost both my eyesight. I can't see nothing. I went to the doctors, and doctor says that there's too much blood flowing through the vein and causing my veins to give out, and there's too much blood behind the pupils, which they can't do anything about.
What is your vision like now?
My vision is black.
Mm.
No light, no nothing. Just if you were in a dark room, that's what I see day and night. And I used to cry myself, why, I came home and I would spend my days and nights non-stop in bed, depressed, asking God why did I have all these diseases. I would understand one, but not all. until one day I realized that there's always a purpose for everything. And when I realized that purpose that was there for, there's a purpose for everything, I got up on my feet. I need to fight this. I need to look forward, don't look back. And since that day, I've been fighting this disease. And I am still healing. That's why this catheter is in here for antibiotics. I had dead gangrene on my toe, which was causing infection, and they had to cut it and scrape some of that bone off. And hopefully, the 23rd of this Monday will be my last antibiotics, and hopefully this catheter will be out. But I've struggled with many surgeries, many times in the hospital, sickness, praying for my eyesight. But, like I say, you gotta look forward and never look back. And if there's something that that you can fix, I've been seeing a lot of Dr. Oz,
Mm-hmm.
and he says that the number one medicine for diabetic, Dr. Oz,
Yeah.
says that diet is the most important thing of the meal. And ever since, eating right, I'm on an 1800 calorie diet, renal diet, which is based on boiled vegetables and baked and boiled.
So if you had it to do all over again, what would you do different?
If I had to start all over, if I would have known this a long time ago, I would have checked my sugar regularly. I would have checked my feet regularly. And if I had anything to do, anything that I saw that was not right on my feet, I would have gone see a podiatrist real quick. I would have ate more, watched my diets, and who knows where, I wouldn't have these amputations. I wouldn't have lost my eyesight.
Did you have trouble controlling your blood sugars?
Yes, at first I did, because I didn't know how, and would check it once a day or whenever I remembered, But if I could go back and do everything right, what I was supposed to do, who knows in what better condition I would have been right now. And if I could help anybody by listening to this message, on the long run, it made me feel good.